What's going on, my magical apprentices? I'm your magical dealer, and we all love FusionFall, right? I mean, come on. That's why we're all here. I can see you. Everybody raise your hands if you're here for FusionFall. Yup, I see you back there, Jeff. Yep. And I mean, the only other reason you would be here is if you just like me. Hey, if that's why you're here, I like you too. But we can probably all agree that FusionFall isn't the most perfect game in the world. That's why I'm here today to tell you my top 5 new features for FusionFall so we can improve it, make it better, make FusionFall great again. Am I allowed to say that? I mean, is that a thing anymore? He's our president now, right? Or, I mean, we're not really trying to make it great again. I mean, it's already a great game. I'm rambling on. I'm gonna start this. Hit play. So, FusionFall has been going for quite a while now, and the hype of Legacy and Retro might have blindsided some of us veterans from the iffy gameplay mechanics, or maybe we've just forgotten, but when it comes to combat, it was super boring and simplistic. It wasn't all that great if you couldn't tell from my tone. For those of you who never got to play the game, let me just take this moment to educate you on the combat system of the old FusionFall. You saw an enemy, and you got him in your sights, and then you held down the mouse button. That was combat. You moved to side occasionally, and very rarely you would bring out a nano to help you get that extra damage boost or some added effect, but for the most part that was the combat system, and probably that does sound fun to you if you're a mindless 7-year-old, which I am not. Me big boy. Me need better combat. Me need more. Maybe combos or magic spells. Heck, I even take a barrel roll at this point, cause anything could help this combat system. Because as it stands, this combat system leaves a lot to be desired. In one of my other videos, shameless plug, I talk about the similarities of FusionFall and DC Universe Online, which they have a lot of because when you sit down and really think about it, they're pretty much the same bases. You take missions from an expansive universe of characters, which is being invaded by aliens, where regular people have to help save the world. Bada bing, bada boom, one equals the other. So I think it'd be really cool if FusionFall borrowed one of their features, since they're pretty much the same anyway. And what better feature to borrow than factions? Well, sort of. Let me talk about it. I think it would be super cool if when you started the game, it gave you the choice of going down a villainous or heroic path. Because if you think about it, not everybody wants to be the hero in the story. In my opinion, it's much cooler to be the villain. And who's to say you can't? Not to say that there won't be interactivity between these two. Say that there'd be reflective missions. While a villain mission has you going to capture people to put in cages to lure fusions as bait, a hero mission could have you going to free those people. Bada bing, bada boom. It's all sound in the room. Let's make it happen. Factions for FusionFall. Hashtag. That's a thing that people still say, right? And while I'm still talking about missions, just as the combat felt lacking as well, the missions left a lot to be desired too. After about an hour or two with the game, you pretty much had a feel for what the missions were going to be. Fetch quests, talk to a different NPC, kill X number of enemies, talk to the NPC that gave the quest, quest line finish, with the occasional fight a fusion, nano quest, and some escort missions in between. That was basically all the missions in FusionFall, and I might be missing a few, but I mean, there's not a lot. That's it, missing a few. I really want there to be a lot of variety when it comes to getting missions in FusionFall. Let's get creative, have some puzzle solving missions. Not that I think that could be a thing, but I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out here because when it comes to this game, I want to have a lot of fun playing it, and I'm sure you guys too. Maybe you guys could come up with some ideas for missions and send it towards the devs. That'd be fun. Either way, a bunch of people could benefit from this, and I say improved missions is almost a must for something like FusionFall Legacy to be successful. Well, maybe not successful. People are gonna play it anyway. It doesn't matter. Improve missions for Legacy. One thing I truly thought was missing from FusionFall was dungeons. You can't tell me that across this large expansive world of Cartoon Network shows that there wouldn't be at least a couple of dungeons to grind in, find some exclusive gear and weapons by exploring every nook and cranny possible, possibly finding secret pathways, secret rooms, hidden bosses, solving cool puzzles, and maybe even some ones that house powerful nanos only attainable through the dungeons wouldn't appear. I mean, true, we did get that one Adventure Time expansion dungeon, but that was only to get some character shirts, and it really wasn't anything more than that. I want some real dungeons that really feel like all my hard work was worth it for some super rare item. Like, it would give players a reason to group up and fight together, promoting player connectivity. It doesn't even have to be a part of the main game. You can just have an NPC mention one every now and then. Hey, there's that dungeon over there. That's it. That's just over there. Heard something cool in there. Maybe you have to go find out for yourself. Something like that. Dungeons would be awesome. Nice side thing you can do. It could be amazing. Think about it. Just think about it. Dungeon. Yeah. But the one thing I want more than dungeons, something I put a lot of thought into when it comes to features for the game, is guilds. I think it would be super cool to have guilds. Guilds are amazing. I mean, we already have fan works on the forums. That's just a bunch of guilds waiting to happen if guilds ever get put in the game. Guilds, cool. Level up systems for how many, I don't know, you can base it off of Fusion Matter or how many members are in a guild. You can have like a guild hall that's not on the main map but separate that you can like teleport to, same way that kind of the infected ends work, but just have them on a separate piece of Mac that nowhere to be seen. You could put the basic essentials there, like the nano changers, the guide changer, the crock pot guy, some basic shops, allowing friends to stay close together and able to make new friends from it. I mean, come on, this is practically writing itself. I don't know one person who doesn't like guilds, and if I do, then why don't you? Come on, man, I thought we were friends. Guilds, why not make it a thing? I really wanted to be a thing. Guild could be great. Anyway, those are my top 5 features for FusionFall Legacy. Do you agree with them, or do you have some differing opinions that'll probably make people get triggered? Or maybe you just have some ideas of your own. Let me know down in the comments below. Let's talk about this, or you can come in the Discord server and have a full conversation there. I'm always on the Discord server watching out, seeing what's happened. So that's it for the video. If you want to know more about FusionFall Legacy or Retro, then the link to the website is down below as always, along with Discord link and lots of other things you should probably check out. That being said, my magical princesses, I've been your magical dealer, and stay hyped.
You know what it is when I slide through. I could lift you up, you only 5'2". Maybe get you drunk, maybe high too. Maybe fall in love, maybe fall in love. I could take you to the other side, yeah.
What are you still doing here? The video's over. Go watch another video or something. I don't know. Go.